So, the Coinbase IPO is today. A lot of people are focused on one individual thing, the shiny object syndrome of the coin stock, ticker symbol COIN. This is what is actually being listed today in a direct listing. So essentially, I've talked about in the past how there's things like SPAC, special purpose acquisition companies, which works around a lot of the issues with a IPO, initial public offering process. And Coinbase has kind of gone the other route, which is a direct listing. Now, other companies have done this because one of the main issues you see with an IPO is pretty big pump and dump. Now, with different stocks throughout history, obviously this happens in different ways. Typically, it varies depending on what the company's doing and the current narrative. But I think during this bull run, it has really provided an incredible open door for Coinbase and other crypto companies that are really the on-ramp. So really, if you look at what is Coinbase doing, well, it was started in 2011 by Brian Armstrong, and basically it's an on-ramp from fiat currency, it doesn't matter what fiat you put on there, to crypto. So you can get Bitcoin and then remove it from Coinbase, which, by the way, I highly recommend always taking your whatever coin it is off the exchange, holding it in your own private wallet. You know, a lot of the people in the space say not your keys, not your crypto, which I completely agree with. You know, I have multiple hardware wallets, and I kind of like to diversify into many different wallets, and don't hold really anything on exchanges that I'm not actually currently trading. So this is very important to understand. Now, what will actually happen today? Well, I think what's most important, again, is not this shiny object syndrome of the individual coin stock. I think the more important thing is going, okay, so let me take a step back and go, starting in 2011, a lot of people in this company, or think about it just like any company, like Facebook, the person who drew the mural for Facebook is filthy rich today because he got paid not in a devalued currency like the US dollar, but in stock of this individual company. Now, it's the same thing with Coinbase. And what are these people that have been paid in Coinbase stock, these employees that are holding Coinbase stock, people like Brian Armstrong, the top guys, the board of directors, the private investors into Coinbase? What are they interested in? Well, they're probably not interested in the bond market. They might not be interested in buying gold. Maybe some of them are. You know, I talk about all different investment sectors, so I think you shouldn't just be idealistic about this, but I think it's pretty clear that most of these people are interested in cryptocurrency, right? So instead of buying something that's, again, if you own the stock, really, the only, it's not like you're buying the stock in Bitcoin. You're buying the stock in a devalued currency that's insanely inflated away. And it's crazy because we're not really seeing this inflation now. It's being covered up by a lot of different things. But with this monetary stimulus, it's really just surged the prices of so many things in the stock market. It's really just put a Band-Aid on this bubble that we're currently in. And again, I think what you want to understand is, yes, while we could see this stock rise incredibly, it's going to start out at $250 for the initial price. We could see an easy 2x to $500, but you have to take into account these people that have been paid in this stock. Most likely, there's no rules telling them that they cannot sell it. It's a bit different in the IPO process. Again, I don't want to get too complicated and convoluted in this video, but really what we're focusing on is this individual Coinbase listing. What you have to understand here is they can sell. So the question is, will they sell? Well, in my opinion, since we're kind of still in the middle of this bull run, most of them will trade this stock. I'm not saying they'll trade 100% of it, but they will trade some of this stock for cryptocurrency. And why will this happen? Well, you have to ask yourself, what is Coinbase really doing? Are they trying to innovate on fiat currency, or are they trying to innovate in the cryptocurrency market? So you have to take into account what they are doing. In my opinion, I talked about at the beginning of this week what kind of really 3 coins I was watching. Most of them are Coinbase venture coins, so lower cap projects. Some of them are higher cap projects that are listed on Coinbase. So you have to understand, anyone who's brand new to this space that only understands how to use Coinbase, all they know is, Robinhood and Coinbase. They just understand these fintech applications. They don't understand how to, I'm currently here in Turkey, like go to a foreign country and open a brokerage account, go to Iran and open a brokerage account, go to Ukraine and open a brokerage account to invest in their stock market. No. All they understand is Robinhood buying and selling Tesla and Amazon. That's all they understand. And with Coinbase, it's the same. Like, people that only know how to use Coinbase, I'm assuming most people watching the channel that are interested in cryptocurrency are using things like decentralized exchanges, things like Uniswap, Sushi, all these different decentralized exchanges, instead of a centralized exchange where you have this, you do have kind of a counterparty risk. So again, with this, the thesis, at least in my opinion, is looking at, okay, what coins are available for this on-ramp with Coinbase? That's kind of the ones you should pay attention to. Anchor is one that I was in very, very early, I'll just say that. And when it got listed on Coinbase, I mean, that was absolutely ridiculous. The price appreciation for anything getting listed on something like Binance or Coinbase is really just incredible. So instead of just, again, not looking at the shiny object syndrome where everyone just focuses on the coin individual stock, maybe you can, if you want, allocate a small amount to this. And again, this is not financial advice. This is just thinking about it from educational purposes. This is maybe a strategy that you would consider, but again, you need to test your own thesis. So form your own thesis around this, test it against an antithesis, find someone that disagrees with you, take them seriously, understand their good points, and then form the synthesis. So, and the synthesis should be kind of your action plan for today. So, and again, you don't even have to do this. I think a great way to do this if you're just starting investing is paper trade it. So don't even risk your own money, but go, okay, what if I put, let's say I'm playing with $10,000, like a small amount, like $10,000, and you're going to go, okay, maybe 2,000 I'll put into the coin public listing, but the rest I'm going to kind of look at, okay, what are the Coinbase venture coins? What are the on-ramp coins, so the ones available on Coinbase for you to buy? So these are mainly the top cryptocurrencies, obviously, and maybe get in some of those, because really what a lot of people are going to see here is this is going to make a lot of millionaires and billionaires, in my personal opinion, this stock listing, because again, the people that have been paid in this Coinbase stock have been in it for the long haul. They've been in it since 2011, and they've probably accumulated a lot of it. So it's, again, all these factors are very important to take into account. Looking at, I always talk about this, doing your own research. So looking at the sentimental analysis, in my opinion, the sentiments are really at all-time highs. You see people like the guy who does Mad Money, Jim Cramer. He's raving now about cryptocurrency ever since he's kind of been converted over to the tribe. Originally, he was kind of in the gold camp, and now he's moving over into more of the kind of innovative asset class, the digital gold. Tons of people talking about this on the news, and really at the end of the day, I think this is important because this is what the public is seeing. So people, again, people that maybe aren't interested in cryptocurrency, but maybe they're just interested in having exposure to this through not like owning your own keys, because a lot of people, this is maybe too complex for them and they don't understand this. Like for example, people that are, and I'm not saying people that are 50 and up or 60 and up shouldn't hold crypto. I think the more power to you if you do. That's absolutely incredible. You're definitely an innovator. But a lot of people are just, this is too much work for them. You know, if their job, they're so focused in and they don't have a lot of time, like they have 3 kids and they both have full-time jobs. Well, do you really have time to study deep into cryptocurrency and learn how to use all these different things? No, most likely you probably don't even know how to use Coinbase. So the best way to get exposure to this is holding a stock that most people have a brokerage account in the United States, even if it's something, again, as simple as Robinhood or Webull. And with this, you get exposure to the cryptocurrency market, essentially. So it's a way to buy it without having to have this, some people think it is risky. I think it's less risky than owning stock, personally, like holding it in your private wallet. But again, just understanding that this is kind of the sentimental analysis. Fundamentally, Coinbase is an incredible company. I think, yes, they have their downsides. Yes, there's some people complain because they're centralized, but again, you kind of have to have this as an on-ramp, have to have this as kind of the beginning to this wave, and really, in my opinion, they're opening the door to a lot of other companies that will probably try to go public. Yeah, this is kind of for another topic, but anyways, that's pretty much all. Those are my thoughts for today with the Coinbase IPO. If you enjoyed it, definitely like the video, hit the subscribe button, notification bell, and stay up to date with the videos. So like, subscribe, bell button, all, invest global, and until next time.